to you guys that church and government are separated for a reason. Government is not a house of God unless it has God in it. And it's the opposite. Um, that's why all the bad had happened. We were trusting it. And it wasn't of God. Going forward, it will be eventually, but maybe God had it that way for a reason. Um, we have to go with the church. That's why the Christians are so rich and stuff because they're the ones governing. I forget that this world was built off of ministers. Um, God sent ministers to build this world. One minister didn't communicate with another minister. He went and built on this world, and because he didn't communicate with one minister, this world ends up to where there's this road that's called the Orange Lagoon, and it emerges where there's a Omega Lagoon, and so these roads, they're supposed to merge together. It would be a easier entrance for El Salvador, according to what I hear. Um, they needed to build a road, and I believe it was built that bridge that went through. But God builds bridges. God builds everything. So um, government is not church or house of God. I don't think. That's why a lot of the corruption, because we're trusting Him, and then the only way that it's gonna get fixed is if it's house of God that we're in, and we're that's the only way we're gonna be able to come up. All these coins come from the churches as well, Catholic mostly coins. They don't come from AA. A lot of times they mixed it up, but we're gonna fix that today. Today's gonna be a different day. It's Holy the Lord's Day, and we figured it out. And let's see. God will bless America. I believe that we're gonna be able to live up to that expectations that we do endure. We just can't be trusting uh government that doesn't trust God. So we're not Christians, all of us, we're Catholics too. I'm a Catholic. I'm a full blood Catholic. And that way we can fix the vital records, making sure that nobody's doing perfect. Our standards, our basics will be the 10 Catholic commandments. We're already ready. Um, what else? Um, yeah, I think today's a new day. I figured it out when I was reading. Um, that's probably where the corruption, and then we can't really put our trust into the Congress or government no more. We're gonna put it in the people, and that's how we're gonna grow. We're gonna vote. If we want to vote a God, we can vote a God. If we want to vote a king, we can vote a king. It's not against anything. So going forward, whatever we do, we're gonna have to give it to God. Um, all of it, everything. So I think that's where we're at right now. Um, who's here? Might as well. Um, what else? We should vote for God. I vote all my work for Nayib Bukele. Um, he's the one that introduced me to the book, and that's where I'm at. And then like we share the same strength. Um, what else? I feel like he'll do his part. I want him to have that immunity where he couldn't be like anywhere. So you're welcome here. Um, we need to put some boundaries so there's no borders in this church part. We well, what else? If however we have to vote it, we will. Um, the balance act. This is not an act. This is actual. Um, this is the next best thing that was yet to come. Um, Well, let's get started. I guess I'm gonna be a slave for God and the first to say that.